Hello everyone. Hope you're all having a wonderful day today. It's Saturday. It's beautiful outside. Here in Florida, the sun is shining. The birds are singing. So I just brought my dogs in because they were going crazy outside, barking at, I think, the neighbor. Anyways, they do that. So hope everybody is staying safe and healthy wherever you are. This channel, I put it together for a few different reasons, but primarily the intention that I have behind this channel is to talk about health and your health and things you can do to help improve your health a little bit if you choose to do so. I know I host some meetings on training with Lifewave, and actually I want to talk a little bit about that. I'm just getting into this book written by John C. Maxwell, and it's called The Power of Five. Now this book is designed for those of you who are in network marketing, but the first section, he talks about growth, and I think this is important for all of us to learn, really, because the more we earn, let me rephrase that. The more we learn, the more we will earn. I think Michael Jaco said that in one of his Zoom meetings. Anyways, but it's true. It is very true. So let me just read, not word for word. I highlighted some things in this book. I purchased this book. Actually, I found it on Amazon, but I know if you go straight to Mr. Maxwell's website, johnmaxwell.com, you get a really good deal on this book. And it's a little book. It's not very long, but I'm going to break it apart chapter by chapter. In this first chapter, and I only started it just yesterday, but it's on growth. And something he says, or something that he was spoken to when he was a younger man. One of his mentors asked him, "What is your plan for personal growth?" And maybe you don't know what that plan is to develop being a better you. It's not something that's automatic. We don't just say, well, I'm going to be blah, 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 and, expect it to happen overnight, because it doesn't, right? Being afraid of the unknown, but jumping forward with both feet to overcome those fears, because it's the fear of the unknown, I think, is what holds all of us back. And this is just my opinion. Am I an expert at this? Absolutely not. Okay. But there are people who are more experienced in this area. So what he says in his book, and I'm quoting John Maxwell, personal growth is not automatic. It doesn't just happen. to grow, you must be intentional. And then he goes on saying more on that. In his experience, he says, my success in life is a result of my personal growth. So when you can grow yourself, depending on actually it doesn't depend on, but whatever it is you yourself are working on and you are learning from your experiences, and believe me, mistakes are experiences too, and it's just part of life. They say if you don't learn from your mistakes, maybe the next time you'll learn from that mistake. And that can be with anything, with your work ethic, with relationships, with partnerships. And that's both business as well as romantic relationships. Because when you yourself can grow, your business will grow with you. And personal growth is not something that we get rewarded for, so to speak. We don't get a trophy saying, oh, you used to do this and not do that, but now you're doing this and you're not doing the other thing that was holding you back from the next step. We don't get rewarded like that. And it's not just about ranking up or bonuses. It's more. There's more to it than that. So we have to develop ourselves, whatever that is. And leaders need to lead their teams, but they also need to be open to learning new things. So again, learning takes time. And the more we learn, the more knowledge base we have, obviously. Write it down if you need to. Take notes when you can. If there's a way you can record, I know with all the new cell phones and the upgrades that are in the iPhones and the Android phones, there are ways we can record whatever that might be, whether it's something you're watching and maybe it's a class you're taking. If they allow you to record certain parts of it, that way you have it and you can re-listen to it later. But personal growth, it's an investment in yourself. It's an investment in your business. It's developing you to be that future leader for your team and your downline as well as your upline. Maybe you partner with somebody and you host an event. But it's about, I feel, not only being there for yourself first yourself, then you can be there for others. So let me just look here. I don't want to give away everything in this book because it's not my place to do that. I did not write this book, and that would be very unfair, I think, to do something like that. But I think it's okay to share just a little bit here and there out of this. This is a quote, and I think this has to do with forward momentum and focusing on your future, focusing on your business, focusing on yourself as a leader so that you can bring those up under you. And we have to continue to walk forward. We don't want to look back because the past is the past and it needs to stay in the past. So something that resonated with me in here, and again quoting Mr. Maxwell, yesterday ended last night. Let it go. That's so true. And then keep your mind off the things you don't want by keeping your mind on the things you do want. So focus on what you want, positive movement forward. Leave the past in the past. Don't focus on the negative. When we think of more negative things are going to come to us. So we want to stay positive, have positive mindset forward. And say yes to the best. You are the best. You are the best you that you can be. I am the best me that I can be. Something else that when my boys were little, they watched Kung Fu Panda, and there's a line in there by Master Oogway, who was the tortoise. Remember him? And he said, yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. But today is the present. That's why it's called a gift. So that might be something else you can relate to. So I just wanted to let you all know that I myself am reading The Power of Five, written by John C. Maxwell. And so far, I am highlighting certain things in my book. But he talks about some really great things that I think our team needs to maybe pay attention to and follow some of his advice and learn from the best. We've got Michael Jaco, we've got Connie Lucas, we've got Jennifer Allen, we've got Robin and Gregory Mascari. Hello. We have them. And they have us. You have to think of it that way too. They have us. We have them, and they have us. And anyone in my team who maybe I talk to regularly, and or maybe I don't talk to you as often as you would like to, or as often as we can, please, I would love to have us sit down over the phone, because most of you are we're all in different states, but if we could get together in person, that would be great too, and have that sit down conversation. And if I don't know the answer, I'm going to tell you, I don't know, but I'll find out, because that's what I do. And if you need help with enrolling somebody, I'm happy to show you how to do that too. I remember when I first got involved in Lifewave, that was a little longer than 2.5 years ago now. Gosh, has it been almost 3? No, not that far. So we'll say 2.5 years. And it took me, I kid you not, 45 minutes to enroll somebody. And they're like, here, try this. Here, I'm going to show you once and you're going to do this. Okay. I'm like, what the heck? But I learned if I didn't get it right, it wouldn't work, obviously. If it took me 45 minutes, because it's timed, I'd get kicked out and I would have to start over again. So there's all kinds of little frustrating things that happen. There's definitely a learning curve, like with anything new that you're doing. There's always a learning curve. But you know what? It's not medical school. We're not doing brain surgery on somebody. We're talking to people about this incredible technology. We're sharing stories. We are sharing videos, because there's some awesome videos, which I want to play one of them for you. And I know I just played this in my discussion with my new brand partner. Captain Kirk is what I call him. Anyways, veteran, and thank you for your service and sacrifices. All of you veterans out there, thank you. You're very much appreciated by many of us, myself, and I definitely appreciate you guys. And I don't know, Michael, Jaco, if you're listening to me, you don't know my story, but I came this close to join in the Navy. I was already a registered nurse, and when I asked the recruiting officer, the guy in the recruiting office, if I'm in this situation, as many people probably are in a certain situation, I don't want to get into great detail here about that, but I said, what do you do if, you get sent away, and where do you send your kid, And I know, had I signed the dotted line, my parents would have freaked out. And my son would have had to stay with my mom and dad. So I chose not to. And but I was very, very close to signing that dotted line. So anyways, that's a little bit of a side story about me. And so I want to, oh shoot, I have a meeting in like 3 minutes. I'm going to pull one card and I'll just be late to my meeting. Pull one card, you guys. Whatever flies out of here, and I'm only going to read a little bit of it. I'll take that one. Ooh. She offers the sacred wine, so drink. She offers the sacred wine, so drink. Interesting. Okay. Just don't get drunk. All right. She offers the sacred wine, so drink. What am I getting from this? It's almost like the bottom where the golden light is. It's as if that could be a gift from the divine. This is something sacred, something special for the right individual. Are you ready to move forward? Are you ready to let the past stay in the past? Are you ready to move forward? Only you know. When you are ready, you will take the steps, drink the sacred wine, manifest abundance in your life, and grow. We grow forward. We accomplish things by experience. When we step out of our comfort zones, that's when we grow. And I know that came from some of the book I am reading. And, okay. So I'm only going to read the poem from this because I do have a meeting. She offers the sacred wine, so drink. O wine giver of enlightened hearts, offer me the wine of your kindness, for this is the reason you have brought me here from the desert of oblivion. O beautiful wine giver, pour me the wine that gives me insight. Offer me the wine from the sea of love, and fill my heart with pearls. Pour it into my heart until I shred the veil and go beyond reason. My spirit is consumed by judgment, and my life is reduced by thoughts. Pour that precious wine over the frozen cries of skeptics until their words become warm and their ways become you. Or their ways become yays. Rumi. So the card that I pulled, she offers the sacred wine, so drink. Roxanne is offering you the sacred wine, so think. Okay. I I pulled the card out of the Rumi Oracle, and it's written by Alana Fairchild. The artwork is by, I think his name is Rasuli, and the interpretation from Rumi is also by Rasuli. Okay, let's see. Beloved, you are being offered a gift that is beyond your understanding. This gift is from the hand of the divine beloved, an offering to you that will lift you beyond what you have known into the next opening of your inner eye, of your heart, of your soul, so that it may caress the earth with the light of heaven. Okay. And one last thing. This oracle comes with guidance for you. Are you having fun yet? Well, you may need to wash your hair and tend to your accounts. That is fine. You may even need to count your fingers and toes. But over and over again, beloved, surely you can find some time in between the endless to-dos of your to-do list to throw a tantrum and come dancing with me instead. Your honor and commitment, discipline and focus are certainly to be rewarded, and with some uninhibited nonsense, hopefully. Come, put aside that seriousness for a moment or more and allow the wild child in you to take your body and soul for a spin. Together, let's go and paint the town the color of love. Well, I don't know about all that, but it sounds good. All right, so take this for what it is. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you the next time. I'm Roxanne, and this is Fabulous Spoils. All right, everybody. Thank you.